comes out there, guys.
No, we are not live yet. We are not live yet. People are not able to see the live thing. We are not live yet. Please check it out.
What are we then?
Yeah, we are offline. Yeah.
We're offline. What's going
on,
Jonathan?
We're live. Let me see. Are you using the link that I gave you?
Yeah. No one is able to see the live thing.
Yeah. No one is on it.
Let me check real quick. Hold on.
Now we are on.
Now we're on. Okay, so
there was a little delay.
Yeah.
So my fabulous intro that I just did, no one heard that intro at all. I guess I better do it again. So, as I said before, which everybody missed there, my name is Drew, and welcome to our, it's probably about our 20th admin panel kind of hangout there for the public. And I'm going to talk about a lot of things in this hangout today, guys, like our hacking issue, and why really we have to, publicly, we can't really say a lot of things about it. Like I can't go and post in group, exactly what we know on our end and all that stuff. Okay. So I'm going to start off a little bit with that because I had a lot of people message me and ask me like, Drew, what is going on? Can you share some information with everyone? All that kind of stuff. Guys, this is the reason why. Think of it this way. I'm going to give you a scenario, a situation to kind of put you in that mindset, right? So think of it this way. If a store goes and gets robbed, and then the police department is looking into the issue and they're looking in, they're trying to find the perps, the suspects and all that. Are they going to go and publicly tell the public all the information they know to catch these guys, to catch the perps, right? They're not, because it would ruin their case. So that's kind of the situation we're sitting in right now. We have developers, we have some investigators looking into this stuff for us. It's all online, right? And it's something that, the average typical person can't look into. Like I would have nowhere to start, no clue what to do or anything like that. So the information that I'm getting about this right now, and that, maybe some of the other admins know, we can't share this publicly, because if I go here and I sit on a hangout or I make a live video in group there and tell everyone what's going on and what we know on our end, it's going to ruin things for the case, because basically what it means is this hacker can stay steps ahead of us because they know what we know. Okay, so that's the reason, guys. And I want to just sit here and give you an honest reason, and not, guys, I've seen a lot of people in group there say that we're hiding, that we're not putting information out because it's not true and all that. The reason why we're not putting it out and we're not telling you exactly what we know is because the reason that we want to figure out what's going on 100%. Okay, we want to know the answers. We want to know down to, how they did it, who they are, why they did it, all this kind of stuff. Okay, so I think that clears that up. Next thing I want to talk about here is the self-maintaining system that we're coming out with, that we've created. And we, guys, I was thinking, and I was looking at all the comments in the posting group about it. There's a ton of positivity put out from this idea that we had of having a self-maintaining system where we would start withdrawals off, pretty low, $11 or so day number one. Day number two, it goes up to 12, 13, 14, 15, so on and so on kind of thing. But then we noticed one big issue was that a lot of leaders were kind of like, this does not work for me, right? My account balance is going to build up extremely huge. My cash balance, it's not going to really work for me. So we came up with a solution so that it pleases just not the majority of people in the system, but everyone in the system. So this is how it's going to work now is, actually, I'm going to share my screen. Jonathan, can I share my screen for a second? Here, he's working on it. So I'll talk a little bit until he gives me the go ahead. But basically, guys, this is how it's going to work, is that we've had a lot of people come to us and say, hey, can we do a donation, or can we, give funds to the system to help it get back on its feet? Because as you guys notice, we've been hacked a ton of funds. I think more than I've ever seen a rev share or any kind of make money online system go through before, just extreme amounts of funds. So this is the solution we came up with, is it kind of, it takes two things that the members keep on asking and puts them together to make something that solves that solution, solves that problem, right? Is that now if you want to go and you want to add funds to the site, what will it do is it'll go in and put your withdrawal up. Okay, so how this will work is, say for instance, you're a leader, you're not happy with withdrawing $12 or $13 or wherever it's at. and you want to withdraw $500 per day, what you can do is add $500 to the site, and that'll put your withdrawal limit up to $500 a day. Okay, so it's pretty cool. It's just kind of an idea, a concept that that we had, guys, that will work, because what's happening is those funds are coming in, so they're there to pay you out. Okay, and how the self-maintaining system works, we talked about that last week. If you want to know more about how that works, you can watch last week's. Yep.
You can share your screen now if you want to share it.
I can share my screen. Okay, so I'm going to actually go over how the self-maintaining system here works, because we've had tons of questions about it. Okay, so I'm going to go to my desktop. Here it is here. There's my desktop. Okay, so here's just kind of a rough example of what we've set up. I've just kind of made this an example for you guys to understand a little bit easier here. Okay, so this would be the withdrawal page, and for instance, I'm withdrawing $500 out of the system. The funds that I would need to add back to the system to make my next day's withdrawal, okay, would be $450. So right now, I know that sounds like, oh, that's 90% that I got to add back into the system. The only reason we're having a 90% add funds back into the system, guys, is to get us back on track, back on our feet, okay? Because of the hack, because of all the funds that went out of the system, okay? This is the reason why we're doing that. Our goal and our plan is to make it 60-40, okay? So now it's 90-10. Our system goal is to make it 60-40, okay? So that's pretty awesome if you ask me, right? To have a system there that's 100% fresh funds, 100% withdrawal that is 60-40. Okay, so that's kind of something what the withdrawal page would look like. The add funds page would be something like this. So it's going to tell you exactly what you need to add back into your account to maintain your account and to make your next withdrawal. So it's saying, hey, you got to add $450 back into your account. Okay, so obviously this would be a pretty big account because they're earning about $500 a day. Okay, so that's it for me. I'm going to stop sharing here, and I'll take it back over here. So let's just go into some questions, and we'll answer some people's questions, and then I'll have just a couple more things to talk about here. Yeah, Robin's got a question.
One question from a member. They're asking, do you have an approximate overall time frame as to when the site will be back? Well,
if we've learned from the past, we don't really like to give, hey, this is the date, this is what's going to happen and all that, guys. I said 2 to 3 weeks before. It looks like it's going to happen earlier than that, but I don't want to give exact times. So last week I said 2 to 3 weeks. Definitely 2 to 3 weeks. Okay, most likely around 2 weeks or so. But I can't give dates, guys. That's never good to publicly say a date, because then people are sitting there expecting that to happen on that date, that time. Okay, I'm sure we have more questions here. Does anybody see some more questions?
They're liking your 60-40. That's awesome, Drew. Yeah. Yay, 60-40 is awesome. This will ensure the longevity of the program. I don't see too many other questions. Come on, guys.
That's a question.
The only time of the week we get to go live with you. But that's basically it, is that we want to create a system. This is what we did. We went through that big issue with the hack, guys, the huge problem. And then, we let the site open back up the normal way it was, how it was working, all that stuff. And we learned from our mistakes. We learned from the problems that we saw coming in. And we figured we needed to create a system that would basically, I don't like using the word force, but that would self-maintain, right? That you wouldn't have to think, oh, this is what I need to put back into my account to maintain it. Because here's the thing is, this is a problem with our system, is that it's not the normal typical revenue share where everything's inside and you're just kind of building up these numbers, where you have a repurchase balance, and if you use that repurchase balance to buy ad packs and then you build and build and build, you don't really have to do that much thinking. But with our system, it's what you're making is going out of the system always, and then it's up to you to put back into the system. That's the way it used to work, right? So now we've come up with this concept that stabilizes the entire system. If our funds are low, if we, for instance, have a bad weekend or something like that with freshly added funds, we can change the system to stabilize it, to make sure that if members are doing withdrawals, to make their next withdrawal, they're putting some portion of their funds back into the system. Okay, guys, our system will get back to having a big reserve. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say we're going to have the same reserve we used to have. That was unbelievable, insane. We had around, close to $2 million there in a reserve. But we, guys, we learned, right? We learned that people are after success, right? Sites get hacked. We learned that, sometimes if we're going to reopen something, we have to really, really, really think and act fast if we see a problem growing up, right? It was totally 100% my fault when we opened the site back up and we blew through our reserve refund within, about 4 or 5 days there. That was my fault, guys. I should have made the call and said, it's not about just pleasing people, seeing their withdrawals come out, right? It's about keeping this thing going, and we need to make a change right now because we're seeing a problem right now. Okay, so that's kind of what I learned from this experience, is that we need to constantly change, to evolve, to keep going and keep kind of going around our issues, what we're seeing. Okay, so that's what these changes are for, guys. Is the self-maintaining system it's a change for what we've learned and what we saw. Any more questions? I thought there'd be way more questions than this. I thought we'd come on here and it'd be just a ton of questions.
There's mostly questions there about the 90-10. Somebody's asking, if I put $500 in, can I withdraw $500 tomorrow?
Are they a new startup, or are they an old member and they have a bunch of ad packs?
I'm not sure. I think they're an old member. It says,
well,
if you put $500, can you withdraw $500 and request tomorrow another $450?
Well, your ad pack takes about 30 to 40 days to mature, so it's not really. Can you explain more with that, Drew?
I think what they're saying is what I was talking about there before, is maybe this person's a leader and they have a big account and they're earning $500 a day and they don't want to withdraw $11 because it's kind of pointless to them, right? So this concept that we've created here with, if you add fresh funds to the system, which helps out the system, it's going to give you your next day's withdrawal limit. So you can withdraw $500. I hope that, did you guys understand that? Does that sum it up, basically? Yeah. But for a new member, if this person's talking about, hey, I'm going to come in and it's my first day and I'm adding $500 to the site, no, you can't withdraw $500 the next day. You have to wait for your ad packs to earn for you. You've got to click your ads. It takes time to build and all that. Okay. More questions. Come on, guys. Hit me with more questions.
Drew, one of my teams just sent me a message saying, obviously he's got like a low earning account, but what he was doing, he was like requesting a withdrawal every 2 to 3 days. So he's like letting $50 build up. Will that still implement and can he still run that the same? Does he doesn't do a withdrawal every single day, does he? Can he still build up 2 to 3 days earnings and then do a withdrawal?
Yeah, what he would have to do, what I'd recommend him to do if he's earning $50, like say once a week or something like that, is do the minimum withdrawal every single day. But if he wants to help out the system and just kind of do, 1 or 2 withdrawals per week of the $50, then what he can do is add $50 to his account, and that will set his account up so he can withdraw $50 the next day.
Yeah.
So that's how that works. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the. Sorry?
Oh, cool. That's fine. That's all good.
Okay, cool.
So I'm going to move on. Yeah. Wallet 1 and 2, we're not going to have that now. We won't have any pending, correct?
Yeah, with this new self-maintaining system, guys, what it means is it was the solution for us not having to wait for our pays of frozen funds. Oh yeah, Robin, let's talk about pays of frozen funds after this. But the self-maintaining system, guys, was the solution for the members not having to wait to get going inside their accounts to do withdrawals. And that old, what we had thought of was wallet 1, wallet 2, that new members could join and they'd be wallet 1. The members, your account as of right now would be wallet 2, but we don't need to do that anymore because we have this self-maintaining system idea. So it means as soon as the site's open, 100% of the member base can start, earning, withdrawing, doing what they normally do, clicking ads and all that stuff. Yeah. So
in the current pending balance that they had when the site when you shut the site down, is that going to be there? Where is that going to be?
yeah. So your pending withdrawals, I believe, Johnny, you did it, right? You canceled all pending withdrawals. Yes, they're canceled. So pending withdrawals and all your earnings balance will be shifted over to your cash balance. Okay. And I'm going to tell you guys the reason why we're doing this is because if we leave your earnings balance in your account, then it means that 100% of the members are most likely going to make a withdrawal out of the system. So this is a way for us to get back on our feet fast, is if we put all the earnings balance and the pending withdrawals into the cash balance, members purchase with that. It speeds the process up for them because they're going to purchase anyways. And then that earnings balance is set at 0 in 24 hours. They're going to earn and they're going to make their first withdrawal basically. Okay. So it works on both ends. It works on our end and it works on the members' end as well, because they have that cash balance just waiting for them from their pending withdrawals. When the system, my fault, guys, we just blew through the reserve refund there. I should have thought, listen, we got to do something fast here. So that's that. So let's talk. Okay, guys, the logo contest. Okay, we're going to do a logo contest. We're going to create a new logo for our site. So this is what I'm asking of all the members. I'm going to give away $50, and we're going to get a bunch of members just, create a logo, guys. It can be 100% your concept, your idea, the color of the logo, everything like that. We're going to, we're totally redoing the look of the site and stuff. So you can totally, whatever's in your mind, whatever you picture, you want My24 logo to look like, you can envision that and you can bring it to life. Okay. And the winner's going to get $50. I thought that would just be something neat to do. We were kind of talking yesterday, me and all the admins there, and everyone was giving their input on what they think the logo should look like. And I kind of thought, well, let's just take this to the Facebook group and we could do something with that. So that's something that we're going to do later today. I'll put a post in group just about the logo contest that we can do. So any member can get in there and create the new logo for My24. We'll pick a winner.
Okay, let me translate what you said, because I think we have also like Arab people, they are good. And
and $50. Yeah, they can win 50. Yeah, so go ahead. Yeah.
اوكي السلام عليكم شباب. درو عم بيقول انه اللي بيقدر يعمل لوجو لماي 24 في كونسبت، يعني ممكن تربح $50 اذا انت قدرت تعمل لوجو من وحي خيالك، يعني ما في مشكله انك تاخذ، يعني انت اللي بتقدر تسويه، واذا ربحت يعني بيطلع لك جائزه $50. That's it.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, $50, guys, and you can have your logo on the My24 site as well. So I want to talk a little bit about Payza frozen funds, guys. There's a rumor going around because this always happens in rev shares. In 2015, there was a huge issue with basically every rev share that was using PayPal. Okay, this is not the same issue that we're having. Okay, what Payza does is they freeze funds for accounts that are brand new. Okay, so they freeze our funds for 6 months. So we have a huge amount of frozen funds in our account, in our Payza account, because we did a ton of sales in Payza, over $1 million a week. So that's why our frozen Payza funds are so enormous. You can ask any system admin that uses Payza, they know this. You can go to their Payza, the Payza website. You can read up about business accounts and that they do freeze funds for 6 months at the start. And I just kind of wanted to put an end to that floating around that. I've heard two different things, like Payza doesn't like Drew Burton in My24. I've heard rumors that the same thing has happened to My24 that's happened to all these other rev shares with PayPal. Guys, it's just something that normally happens, right? They freeze funds for chargebacks and all that. Okay, so if you go and chargebacks don't really work for a revenue share because you're buying advertising. Advertising is non-refundable. You can go and look on the website. It says it's non-refundable when you click on the button to purchase, when you click on terms and conditions. But if you were to go buy, say, a product, like you're to use your Payza card or something, right? Your Payza debit card, and go to Walmart and buy a bicycle, and might not be a good example, Walmart to buy a bicycle, but anyways, we'll use that situation because we started there. And you went to buy that bicycle and something wrong with the bike. It's not what you wanted. Okay. Then you could do a chargeback there, but obviously you'd probably do a chargeback through Walmart. Bad example. Sorry guys. But anyways, that's kind of the scenario with Payza and frozen funds and why they do it. Okay. They're a business, right? The next thing I want to talk about here, we already talked about it, is I went through my sheet already, my topics to talk about today. But our system goal will be a 60-40 split. So the repurchase in the system guys, outside, fresh funds coming in, going out, would be 60%. And the cash out, available cash out to your bank, if you want to maintain your account stuff, would be 40%. Okay, but obviously to maintain your account, if you're on the $5 ad packs, is 90%, because those ad packs are 110% maturity. Okay, so that's how you maintain your account and a little bit above. Okay, so do we have any more questions there? It's kind of slow today. I noticed that.
I've seen two, Drew.
Yeah.
One asked about the next event, and one asked, can't we buy T-shirts now? Do we have to wait for the new logo?
You know what, guys? I'm going to let Robin answer that one, and then next, Gloria is the head of the T-shirt design and all that. So, Gloria, do you mind talking about the T-shirt stuff now, or do you want to wait on that? Tell everything's together. Oh, you got to turn your mic on.
Sorry. Yeah, we still need about another week to week and a half to work on that T-shirt thing, but we can go out with that right now with the same design that you had in Poland. For those that missed the Poland event or want a T-shirt just like that, that will be our first design that will come out. And then I think Robin needs to chat on the event.
Yeah. Robin's head of the event, our next event here in Vegas.
Yes. Hello, everyone. We are attempting, we tried to do February, I think it was 25th, but we all discussed this as admins yesterday, that it's probably too soon after the site opens up. So we've moved it back now, and I'm trying for April 29th here in Las Vegas. And I'm trying to get this spectacular place, not that Vegas isn't filled with them, but this spectacular place, it's a place where they do research for Alzheimer's. And all the money that My 24 will be putting into the event, which Drew has given me a budget for, if we get this place, will go to the research of Alzheimer's. And I know many people across the globe are affected by Alzheimer's in one way or another. So I think this would be a great thing for us because it's a donation to them. So we're trying for that. Keep April 29th in your mind, and it'll be Las Vegas. And I will be posting very soon. I'm hoping to get some more information tomorrow or maybe this week. I've got an event coordinator working on it for me. I've got my daughter helping me. I'm doing a lot of work, so we've got a lot of people involved here, and it's going to be exciting. So keep April 29th in your mind and start looking for plane tickets now. But don't make any reservations yet because we want to get the date set in stone. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Robin. And thanks, Gloria, for talking about the T-shirts there. So, guys, that's everything that I had on my paper here, what I needed to talk about that I thought was really important. Once again, this is, we only do this live hangout where we chat with the members and just anybody who's watching that wants to ask questions or anything. We only do it once a week. So if you guys have questions, now's the time to ask. We're here live. You can ask us anything. You can ask myself anything that you want. We don't have anything to hide. So just ask us anything that you want. And if we don't get any questions, I think that we're pretty much done, right, guys? Do you guys?
There is still some confusion about how they can start. If their money's all in their cash balance, then they can't do any withdrawals right away, right? They're going to have to wait for earnings.
Well, yeah, what you would do is when you log into your account, when we reopen the site back up, you would log into your account, you're going to have a cash balance. Like your pending withdrawals, anything that was in your earnings balance will now be in your cash balance. What we've done is instead of you withdrawing it, it's sitting in your your cash balance there. Okay, so you go and you buy ad packs with that. Make sure you click your ads as soon as you log in. That's the first thing that I would do, is click my ads, so you start earning right away. And then over 24 hours, or whenever you earn the minimum withdrawal, if that's what you want to do, the $11, the first day's withdrawal, you can withdraw that right away. The people that want to do a bigger withdrawal, what they can do is they can add funds to their account, and that will be their withdrawal limit. So if you wanted to withdraw $500 a day, then you can add $500 to your account, guys. This is just, it's an idea that we kind of got from two different concepts out there. Was people saying, I want to donate to the site because I love my 24 and I want to help it get back on its feet. And the other one was guys, leaders I know there's a ton of people out there saying the leaders wreck the system, blah, 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 all this stuff. But think about it this way, guys. Leaders are the ones that build the system. They're the ones out there that are putting their videos out there. They're the ones that are, sometimes even doing live seminar conferences, all this stuff. I'm not saying they make the system, but most of the time they are the face of the system in most systems. So with that being said, we need to please everyone, right? We can't have leaders sitting there thinking, I don't like this offer anymore. I don't want to promote this offer because it's not appealing to me. It's not appealing to my people. It's not appealing to me. So that's why we've came up with this concept is, if you want to help out, add funds to your account and we'll set that as your withdrawal limit. If you want to add $500, boom, there you go. There's your withdrawal limit, right? For those people that are the majority of the people in the system that are earning $10 a day, $11 a day, then it's fine for you, right? We've set it up so as soon as the site's open, you guys can work the site without having to add fresh funds to your account. Okay. So anybody else have questions, or just like admins, any kind of questions you guys see in group over and over again? Maybe now is a good time to.
Can we have a 60-40 calculator done?
Yeah, we could make a calculator. What we were working on, I think, Darren, you're here, buddy. Can you, do you want to talk about, I don't know how far you guys are on the calculator, but do you want to talk what's going on with that?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so with the calculator, we were doing really, really well. Everything was going into place. The coding was being made for the calculator as it was. Now we're taking a step back to have the coding redone because obviously we need a new calculator put in place with the changes. But the actual landing page creator side of it is all done, ready to go. You can put in your own videos, your own links, pictures, all that kind of stuff.
Darren, did you want to show them a screenshot of what we got, or do you have the website in front of you?
Do you want to come back to me in 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes you get it up, because I know a lot of people are asking about the calculator, and it's just, guys, a calculator is one of the best sales tools that you can get, because basically it shows the potential of an opportunity. It gives them kind of an insight on what their account can look like. If they put this much in and they build and they build and they build, this is what they can look like in 2 or 3 months from now. And that was one of the things that I started when I started promoting the first rev share that I did. That was my big thing, was I had a calculator built, and it was something that I could give away. It had a banner on the bottom of it that was my referral link, and I got a lot of referrals that way. And then what we actually did was we ended up selling that calculator to the members of that system, and we did really good that way by selling this calculator. So that's basically the idea of this, is to create additional funds for the system and give the members something they can use to promote with. This calculator that Darren and Jonathan are building, and I think someone else is building it as well with them, is going to be a sales tool inside itself. It's going to have, you can put your own video on it, or you can use the sales video that comes with the calculator. Guys, it's really like a sales funnel inside itself. Does it list build as well? Like you can put email, like an autoresponder into it. Darren, can you do that? Oh, he's working away there. We'll figure that out.
I'm trying to find it. Bear with me.
That's okay.
We can have that put into it, I'm sure. Maybe when the email marketing side of it's ready, then I could have that put through.
Yeah, because that'd be simple to do. So yeah, you'll probably be able to list build through this calculator as well. Robin, you got a question I see there.
2 more questions from members. They're worried about the security once we open up, and if and when we will have membership fee, what will it be?
As of right now, guys, I'm kind of thinking let's wait till we at least get to this 60-40 or 70-30 withdrawals till we put memberships in the system, because I really want things to be easy. Like, I want this to be an easy sell, right? Remember when the site launched, it was just like you make a post and you get 10 signups. You know, I want it to keep on going like that. And I believe that if we put a membership fee into the system right now, on top of, you know, this 90-10, it's not very, very appealing, right? So if we wait for the system to stabilize, wait for our reserves to be big, then we can add a membership fee to the top levels in the system, guys. I'm not adding a membership fee to the $5 or $15 ad packs. I just think that, you know, when people are at that level, mostly they're building with 100% of their earnings, but definitely the $75 level and the $35 level, a lot of members are just, you know, withdrawing. And that's when you really need a membership fee for that.
Okay, let's translate this in Arabic.
Yeah, go ahead.
اوكي شباب اللي عم بيسأل عن العضوية الشهرية، يعني الاشتراك الشهري، حاليا ما حيكون في اي اشتراك، بسبب انه درو هو يعني متحمس انه بعد ناس تجيب احالات يعني قد ما فيها، فمش حلو انه ياخذ منهم عضوية اشتراك شهري. وبالمبدأ حاليا يعني من هون ليقلع الويب سايت ليرجع 60 ب40 ما في ابدا اي اشتراك شهري.
All right, thanks. Robin, did you have another question? Because I saw a couple
I have a question here. They said, you know, we have a problem with Payza, but what about the Bitcoin wallet?
We don't have a problem with it. What do you mean a problem with Bitcoin?
That's just the question. We know there's a Payza problem, but what about the Bitcoin wallet?
No, every other wallet is fine. They're fine with us. We actually have a contact for our Bitcoin wallet now, which is perfect, like someone that we can phone and stuff. So that's really good. Not too many systems have a contact with Bitcoin. So that happened after we had our big hack. They said, would you like a contact? And they gave us a priority contact. So it's very good.
Hey.
The security was the next question. What kind of security do we have when we launch?
So this, guys, this is something I publicly can't give away 100%. This is the information and all that kind of stuff, because it involves with hacking and stuff. If I tell you the security we have in place and you know how tight it is and stuff, then we can't, you know, it's like a bank telling the world, you know, what their security is, right? You see a vault, you see the bank doors locked at night, stuff like that. Guys, our security, we're making it better and better and better. It's much, much better than what you get when you get your normal script, your framework, when you buy it from a revenue share. Revenue share script, guys, we've got a lot of things in place. You know, if you look at the site, you can see what we've got in place there. But in the back end, guys, we can't really give away the information because it's just, you know, encourages people to try and get through it, right? So we can't really I'm really sorry about that, but we can't really publicly say anything about it. Okay.
And they're still asking about the 10, 11, 12, 13 going up daily. I think need more clarification.
Yeah, I'll kind of go over this a little bit here. So what this is for is so that, you know, when we open the site back up, guys, it's the most stable thing is that if you want to make your next phase withdrawal, you have to put add funds back into the system, okay, to build your account. Think about it this way. It's the exact same way you build a revenue share where you're repurchasing inside, okay? But this way with My24, what you're doing is withdrawing and then adding funds, okay? In a normal typical revenue share, if you just withdraw and then you don't use your repurchase balance to build your account, like what are you left with? You don't build, right? So a lot of members, because My24 is totally different, very, very different, they didn't understand this whole withdrawing, repurchasing, from, you know, bringing your money outside and then putting it back in, bringing it outside, putting it back in. And really, realistically, you only start with your seed money, but your account grows, and it grows with actual real funds, which is really, really neat. So that's really the reason, why we've done it and made this withdrawal limit as $11 the first day, the next day be $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, and so on, is so that we don't boom all of a sudden have a bunch of people withdrawing large amounts and we don't have the funds there. So what it's doing is it's building with your withdrawals, how we have it set up. And those people that want to make larger withdrawals, they can add fresh funds to their account that'll set their withdrawal limit. Okay, so this gives us fresh funds, new funds to the system. And also what it does is it gives those leaders, gives those people with the big accounts an opportunity where they don't have to see their earnings balance build up just because the withdrawal limit is so small in the system. Okay. I think it's a pretty awesome plan if you ask me. Because it pleases everybody. Yep.
I was muted.
Go ahead.
And you just did one, but I'm not sure they still understand. There is going to be the 11, 12 on up, correct?
Yeah.
But if they want to do more, they can add more, correct?
Yeah.
And then we also have the question, is this a limit on processors or a limit on withdrawals? It's for a total withdrawal. It's not per processor, correct?
What do you mean? They can withdraw multiple processors per day?
Yeah, there was one question. Is this per processor or per withdrawal?
Per withdrawal. You can only make one withdrawal every 24 hours. You can't make like a withdrawal, like you can't build multiple accounts and withdraw from all of them the same day. What we recommend is that you do build multiple accounts and make, one day would be Perfect Money, next day would be Payza, next day would be coin payments withdrawal, and build them all. Because we've kind of talked about this before, but building multiple payment processors is just as needed in our space as building multiple offers, guys. Because as we've seen, accounts get hacked. What happens with Bitcoin all the time is things get slow, all that kind of stuff, right? So if you have funds in a bunch of different wallets, it always works out better, and especially with withdrawals too, because some withdrawals are faster to your bank from different wallets.
And they're still asking, are all of our old packs still there, and will they start earning?
100%. Guys, I've been in offers before where they, they totally wipe out your account and say, hey, we're back and we're starting over, and oh, it's so great. And then you log into your account and it says 0, 0, 0, 0, all, zero all over the place. And it's like this, it really sucks. So I don't want to do that. So that's why we figured out a plan where when you log into your account, it's the exact same as where you left it, except your cash balance is going to have a bunch of funds in it. If you've been making withdrawals and you have an earnings balance when we last left off there, guys. The only difference is we're going to have this self-maintaining system now. So yes, your account will be the exact same. Your even your advertisements should be as they were in the script. Okay, your credits and all that stuff be the same.
I have a question, Drew.
Yep.
Some of our members ask about referral commission. It will be in 3 level or 1 level?
It'll be the same. So it'll be 8%, 2%, 2%. So the same.
Thanks, man.
Same as before. 3 levels. Yeah.
And I think you mentioned last week on the Hangout, the Perfect Money and the Pay Year for the people in the United States is when the new site opens. Is that going to be in cash balance also? Any commissions that were earned, or will it still be there for a while?
So it'll be when the new, when we open back up here, guys. It's not even a relaunch. It's just an open back up, right? There'll be that option in there to transfer your balance to wherever you want to put it. Robin's like, yes, finally. Yeah, so if you're earning commission balance in Payer and you're in the US and you can't open a Payer account, or is it Perfect Money, or both of them? I don't know. Both. Okay. You can, and you're using coin payments to do your withdrawals and your ad funds and stuff. You can transfer your commission balance from Payer or Perfect Money or wherever you're earning to your earnings balance in coin payments or whatever you're withdrawing out of. So this means there is 100% like no funds stuck in the system. I saw one nasty post from a member there. I think it was about 2 or 3 months ago, and they're saying like, you know, the funds are stuck in the system. I hate this system, I'm not promoting it, all that stuff. So I saw that and I was like, okay, well, this is something we can solve and resolve later on in the future. So we're going to, when we open back up, guys, there won't be that problem anymore.
Let me translate this one. Actually,
yeah.
It's interesting. Okay. شباب خبر حلو عم بيقول كل الكوميشن اللي معلقه بامبيرفكت ماني مثلا كوين بيمنت باير صار فيكم تنقلوها للمحفظه تاعتكم، يعني ما بقى كنترول لا تقدروا تعملوا حساب على باير، لا تسحبوا مصاري على باير او بيرفكت ماني، خلص صار فيكم تنقلوها من قلب السيستم للمحفظه اللي انتم بتشتغلوا عليها. That's it.
Another awesome thing about really freeing up these funds, guys, in the system, and also this self-maintaining system, is you're going to notice that the referral commission is going to be incredible, because it means 100% of your team is like, they have to use the system the way it's set up. So if you're team building, if you're sponsoring, this will be like, I wish I was a member. It's going to be incredible for those people who are recruiting, guys. So is there any more questions there that you guys are seeing? Yep. Gloria's got one.
Yeah, they were asking with some of these questions here, and my mind just went off of the wall here. They were asking that you were going to do a training in the last Hangout. You said you were going to do a training on list building. They're asking if you could also do one on sponsors, to do a training for sponsors too. So that was just something from last week that we never, never finished.
Oh.
Started yet. Was the training
converting? Like converting a free member to a paid member, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. See, the thing was, I was going to put out that training because of the old plan there, where we would basically, the site would be down for 2 months for the members, their accounts they have right now, because we were waiting for those funds to be released from Payza. But guys, we, everyone in the system's getting going again as soon as we open the site back up. So when the site's open, guys, I'm working about 20 hours a day, but I promise you I will put something together for you. What I'm going to try and do is do a paid marketing series, and it'll involve like list building, like, using email, autoresponder, all that kind of stuff, and also converting free members to paid members as well. And how do you do that? It's a simple answer. You got to put out content. You got to connect with people. That's basically the answer to that. So.
Okay, and they're also asking if their referral list is going to stay exactly the same.
Yes. Nothing in your back office is going to change, guys. It's the exact same as where we left it, where you left off. Yeah, all your referrals are yours. Actually, you know what? I'm going to share one thing with you about what happened in this hack. Last night I was thinking about this, and I was like, I don't know if I want to put this out because it's kind of a negative thing. But guys, this is actually something that happened to the .com. Referrals is we lost 2,000 active referrals to the hacker has a couple accounts in our system. So you don't have to come forward if you don't want to, but here's the thing. If you've noticed that your sponsor is not #1 anymore in the system, which is the .com of the site, and you've been placed under someone else, you've been placed under the hacker. The hacker has about 4 or 5 accounts, okay? And those accounts make withdrawals, but we can't find the accounts because they're working them like normal members would work their accounts. They're buying ad packs, they're doing all this stuff. So, if you could, guys, just kind of look at who your sponsor is when you open your site back up. And if you notice your sponsor has changed from #1 to somebody else that you have no clue who that is, then just, let us know, okay? Because this is one more step that we can figure things out. Okay, thanks. Any more questions there?
Somebody wants to know if we're going to have a company rotator to get referrals.
Ooh. So, things...
work the system and get your own.
Yeah, things like that are kind of, I've been in many systems like this before where it's kind of, hey, we do all the work for you and all you have to do is sit back and, chill it on the beach, stuff like that. But it never really works out that way. If you want to build a team, what I recommend you do is learn how to recruit. It's not actually that hard. It's all about connecting. It's about putting yourself out there, doing videos. Guys, when I first started this internet marketing stuff, I was horrible. I would sit in front of my webcam and just be like, and I'd make about 3 videos a day to try and get good at it. And eventually, I still feel when I'm making videos, I'm not 100% what I could be, but I get out there and I try and do my best, okay, to put myself and my image and who I am out there, and of course show people what I'm selling and stuff. So that's the best way to do it, is just to do it over and over and over again. A lot of these systems where it's a guaranteed sign up system or like a team kind of rotator type thing, it's never good to join something and that person doesn't know who they're joining, right? It causes problems down the road and stuff, unless they know they're joining some kind of rotator, team rotator. So I don't think we'll ever have something like that in the system. The closest concept that we thought of was a bidding system. And even that, a lot of members were kind of like, no, we don't want to go there. Some of the admins voted against it, so we decided not to do that bidding system. It was an idea I had about a week ago.
Well, somebody asked, when should they start advertising again? And I just commented, build your list now. The site is closed down, but you can build your list, and as soon as we're back up and running, you just get all those people in there as your referrals, and you're ready to go with more referrals. You could have 10, 20, 30, 50 in the next 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, guys, this is going to be weird for an admin to say, but I would not pay for marketing right now to drive traffic to a link, just because the site's down, guys. I wouldn't do that. And I highly recommend, even when we were doing the pre-launch of the site, I told everyone, don't pay for your marketing, don't do paid marketing, because we're constantly updating things, putting features on the site, all this kind of stuff. I don't want people driving traffic and, them land on the join now page and it's down, it's under maintenance. Okay. So if you're going to list build, what you simply do things like, lots of people are typing in my 24-hour income in YouTube and Google, all that stuff. And they're looking for sponsors. This is, it's a hot offer, right? We did a ton of sales, almost $16 million of payouts within just over 3 months there. So lots of people are looking at what we're doing, and especially with what we're going through now. I don't know the exact numbers, guys, but I believe it's probably one of the biggest hacks in internet marketing space with a rev share or with make money online industry. The only other ones I've heard of is like 100K or something like that. And we've had it's hard for me to even talk about it, but extreme amount of funds taken from us, right? So what I'd recommend you do is what Robin said there. Just list build, build that email list and just keep in contact with your leads. You can even introduce them to some other opportunities now and get them warmed up to you and show them who you are, and then bring them on to My24, right? Any more questions?
What a top man you are, Drew. Just want to say what a top man.
Oh, thanks, man.
No, just with them comments, because this is our business. This is My24, and you're still open to tell people, look, yeah, go and promote something else now, and then hit back with us when we're ready to go. And that is a top man, top leader, top admin. Nothing more else to say.
It's crazy for me to say that. Like, hey, our site's down. List build and even show them something else right now at the time. But guys, that's the honest truth. When you see these posts in group, people, I said something in Poland. I said, I'll do whatever I possibly can to make you succeed online. That was something live that I said to all the Polish people. And someone went and made a post of me standing there speaking, and that was kind of the text over myself there. And that's something that I really, really want to do, is anyone that wants to get involved with My24 and they really want to get in there and they want to learn and they want to go through the Mass Team Builder, if you go through there, I guarantee you'll learn more than you would if you're going and paying thousands of dollars to some marketer, right? Mm-hmm. Because I'm showing you exactly what all these leaders do. All these people who have been through that kind of training, starting off for free, guys. A lot of marketers out there, what they'll do is they'll be like, oh, look at how much money I make. Oh, I'm so rich. Look at my lifestyle. Look at my cars. Look at my houses, all this stuff. And then they'll show you, this is how I make all my money. And it's how they make all their money, which is them paying hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to pay traffic, right? To run paid traffic. But when you're starting off online, guys, when I started off online, I didn't have a car. I didn't have a house. I'd lost my house, all that stuff. And I wanted to make money online because I wanted all that stuff. I wanted a car. I wanted a house. I wanted all this stuff, right? I had no money. So I tried paid marketing. I lost a lot of money. And then I got introduced to free marketing. I got introduced to YouTube and Facebook and just driving traffic that way, more like connecting with people, right? Building a brand, building a following. And that's, ask anyone who's successful online. They'll tell you that's the key to it. It's not about going out there and spending, you know, $20,000 a year on paid traffic. It's not about that, right? It's about branding and finding free traffic first. And then once you have, guys, once you have a brand online and you have an audience to look at you, right? You can pay to have that audience look at you, to build your audience, right? That's what Facebook marketing is you're promoting to the same audience that knows who you are.
Yeah.
That's what paid marketing is, guys. And the truth out there that a lot of people put off is just not the truth at all of what paid marketing is. And it really sucks. That was way off topic, but anyways.
That's true. It just goes to show. It goes to show. I mean, I found you on YouTube, so, you know, that's what it works.
Yeah. And you ask any of these leaders out there, guys, you know, any of these leaders out there that you see on Facebook and they make a post and it's like they get 200 comments and a bunch of people liking them and stuff. And you look at what they do, they all do the same thing. They're all on YouTube. They're all, you know, on Facebook doing videos, showing who they are, sharing what they know, all this stuff, right? They all do the same thing. Just look at what they do. And that's how you team build. That's how you make sales online, really. Darren, did we ever get something together there for the calculator? Or are you working on it? This wasn't something that we were expecting to do on the Hangout. So I don't know
not on last minute. Right, okay. Yeah. Pretty much the server isn't up for it, but if you want me to, I can go into the admin panel. I can show you like what there is in there to do. What is available to do if you want.
Is that okay to do though? Like, are you going to leak some information we don't want to leak?
No, I'm not going to show you the password, so you're okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you want to do that, that might be good.
I'm already in it. So.
I know, Jonathan, you're a partner of this too. Is that okay for him to do that?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay. I just don't want I don't want to cause something here on this Hangout. Guys, the bad people are watching this right now, you know, trying to get information on us, right? So we got to be careful. We have to be very, very careful with what we do.
Whoops. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, you let me know when you can see my screen.
Yep. Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, okay, so just to simplify it, it's just going to be like the same like a landing page creator. Here you can put in like your titles coming in. You can put in some tags. You can put in the descriptions running across. If I move over this side, here you've got your embed video, so everybody's going to be able to put in their own video. You know, so you haven't got to brand somebody else. You can put yourself in there too. Affiliate image. You know, you can put a picture in of you again, so that people know who it is whose site that they're on. Another image, so you can kind of make it look how you want it to, you know, like any other landing page creator, but with the power that it's actually going to have the calculator built into it, so that when somebody does come to it, they're going to be able to put in how much seed money they want to start with, and it's going to show them how long it's going to take them to get to their projected, you know, for where they want to be for withdrawals.
That's perfect, man. So it's basically like a kind of a basic landing page creator there where they can have branding tools like a video and their picture and all that. That's really, really cool. And then, so how it works is there's a landing page. They might enter their information or something, the lead, and then it takes them to the calculator where they can download it or something. Is that how it works?
Yeah, no, the calculator is actually going to be built into it.
Oh, so the calculator is built right into that page.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's neat. So they don't have to download anything. They can just use it that way, or is there a download?
Yeah, they'll be able to use it there. So essentially behind like the landing page is going to be another landing page. They can just put in their data, like their seed money, for example, and it will automatically come up with all of the figures.
Okay. And then how would someone join? If they're using this for a sales tool, how would they join? Is there going to be a banner or a link?
Yeah, here on the first page, we've got affiliate link here. So you'd come here and you'd put in your affiliate link, so that the great big button that says join now is going to go through to your referral link on the main website.
Perfect. That's awesome. So, you know, a simple way to use this calculator, guys, is is, well, I got tons of videos out there on how I sell things with calculators, but what you can do is you can go and make a video, put it on YouTube, showing people, you know, kind of the numbers and you know, if you put in $1,000, this is, you know, something what your account might look like after a couple months, but always tell them this is, you know, right now, this is what the share is at right now, stuff like that. And you can use this as a sales tool saying, hey, click the link below and you can get a calculator and plug in some numbers. You want to start at $500, you want to start at $100, $50, $10, and they can really, it gets addictive, guys. They get on there and they start plugging away on it every single day. It's fun. Yeah.
Is there an outside source of income for My24? Is this a purchase item they can purchase and then the funds will go into My24?
Yes. Yeah.
So how that works, is it do they get an affiliate fee for it? Like if they, like, how does it work? For an affiliate?
So for an affiliate to it, to resell it?
Yeah.
That's not built into it yet. Do you want that?
Oh, you haven't built that into it yet. Okay. Yes,
that
that's
can
something
be built into it if you wanted. Sorry, I think for what Robin was saying, I think you mean for this, for My24, yeah?
Yeah, great. More funds for My24.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first idea of the calculator, guys, is it's a tool for you guys to promote with. But if we put an affiliate system in it, which I'm sure down the road we will probably do something like that, put an affiliate system into it, and maybe, you know, it can be sold. A leader would sell it to his team or something like that, earn some affiliate commission off it, and a percentage of that would go to build income for My24, maybe something like that. But right now, the main focus is just to get these calculators out because they're huge selling tools for the My24 system. Like it's an awesome thing to use to sell. Yeah. So any admins see questions there or you know, commonly asked questions in the group? We're almost out of time. We've got about another minute to go here.
You keep asking about the referral links changing. The referral links are not changing. The domain is the same, correct?
Yeah, well, actually, we don't need to talk about the domain name because Jonathan got it back, guys. We actually thought we lost our domain name last week. I went into my GoDaddy account. It was gone. So I was like, what the heck's going on? Where is it? Where is it? We were freaking out. And Jonathan got it back. He got it back somehow. I don't know how he did it, but he got it back. So there'll be no change in referral links, no change in anything. So all your links that you have out there under your videos and stuff right now, and even, you know, in other traffic exchanges, revenue shares, everything's the same. You don't have to worry about changing anything. We're not going to change the .com, nothing like that. Okay, good stuff. So it's 12 o'clock right now. We've been on for an hour. I think it's kind of slow, guys, with questions right now. I know it's the weekend and a lot of people are off doing stuff and it's close to Christmas. We're a couple of weeks away from Christmas.
Some people asking about the new design for the website.
The new design for the website, yeah. So what we'll be doing is it's going to have a totally different look to it, and we're going to have a different logo. You know, guys, the reason behind this is because we kind of, when we reopen, we want kind of just a new, fresh feeling to it, right? A new, fresh feeling to it. I just think that's the best when you, because really what we're doing inside the system, when I just went over all this stuff here, is we're coming out, it's kind of like a whole new concept, whole new idea. You know, it's still the same withdrawing and then funding, withdrawing funding outside the system, so it's real funds. But this new idea with the, you know, to make your next withdrawal, you've got to put funds back into the system to really maintain the entire system and to maintain your own account. We need a fresh start with that, and we need something that's wrapped around that for the image and the look of our site. So I hope that answers that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have other question in my private messages. Can you provide a link directly to the sign up page? I mean the link direct to the sign up from without passing by the site.
Oh, so you don't want to land on, when you're recruiting, you don't want to send people to the homepage, you want to send them to the join now page.
Yeah, to the sign up.
That would be something on like the techie end of things. I'm a marketing kind of guy. So I think Jonathan, you might be able, maybe he could answer that. Did you hear that question, Jonathan?
Yeah, we should be able to do that. We'll look into that. We'll add to our things to do. So,
yeah. So I think that's possible. I've seen a couple people do that if they buy a domain name and then they mask it to that page. I've seen some people do that, but I think that maybe we could turn the second referral link in the system there, maybe with the username or something, into just a link that goes to the Join Now page. That could be possible.
Drew, I want to talk to other people.
Yep.
بص يا جماعه، اهم تحديث يعني او اهم نقطه هنتكلم عنها النهارده بخصوص الباقات اللي عند الاعضاء القدامى. كل الباقات اللي عندك هتفضل زي ما هي، مش هيحصل فيها اي حاجه. بمجرد ما الموقع هيبدا، الباقات اللي عندك دي هتبدا تدي لك ارباح. لكن لو عندك اي سحوبات معلقه او عندك اي عائدات في الايرنينج بالانس، اول ما الموقع يشتغل ان شاء الله هتلاقيها عندك في الكاش بالانس. بمجرد ما الموقع يشتغل تقدر ان انت تبدا تشتري باقات جديده. تمام. وانت مش مطالب ان انت تعمل ايداع جديد عشان تقدر تسحب، ولكن لو ما عملتش ايداع هتقدر تسحب ابتداء من $11. لو حبيت تعمل تزود الحد الاعلى للسحب بتاعك، تقدر ان انت تعمل اضافه اموال جديده. ثانك يو.
Oh, thanks, Rita.
Yeah, one more last question, because a lot of people asking, what about the daily profit? It will be the same as low, or like before, 3.8.
We're gonna start off with the same and see how it goes, guys. How the system's set up, where you have to put funds back in the system to make your next day's withdrawal, I don't really feel a need that we have to lower our percentage of earning, because those funds will be coming back in the system. I know how kind of encouraging it is when it comes to promotion if a system is, pays out a little bit quicker. The problem with systems that pay out too quick is they don't last long because they're paying too quick. Your ad packs expire too quick. It doesn't give the system time to maintain and heal if something does happen. So I think where we had the system was kind of the sweet spot, right? It was paid out good, more than most of the rev shares out there, but it wasn't too fast that it was kind of not healthy for the system. So I think we're going to stay with 3.8 to 1.8% where we were.
Okay, I will translate this. رضا ترجم افضل انت هتشرح.
Oh, you're done?
No. Okay, رضا مش معي. I thought رضا will translate. Okay. شباب، العائد اليومي، ارباح اليوميه يعني حتكون مثل ما كانت بالسابق، ما حتكون يعني قليله جدا. وانتم بتعرفوا انه الموقع بيعتمد على الفريش فاندز، يعني على الفلوس اللي بتدخل على الموقع. ان كانت كثيره فالارباح العائد اليومي بيكون اكبر واسرع. بس بالمبدا هو يعني ما بده يحسس الاعضاء انه في شيء غلط، يعني فحيكون بين 1.8 و 3.8. So that's it.
All right, thanks. So I think that's it for questions, guys. I don't really see anyone else asking away there or anything on your minds. No, it's all good.
There was one question about whether the funds are invested right now or anytime. That's not a good idea because sometimes that fails.
No, guys. I believe putting your funds, like, I know there's a lot of revenue shares out there that are, other systems that will put their funds in trading, or they'll even put their funds in other systems. So they don't have to think about, where do I come up with 10% or 20% on top of things? But that's just, what you're doing is it's like a kind of a gambling, right? You're putting your luck on someone else. You're putting the responsibility of the admin on some other system, on some other admin. So I don't think that's good. As you saw with my weekly update videos, when the site's open there, you see our funds, you see where they are, and you can see exactly what's going on, right? So I think that's the best. We're going to have to make a decision if we want to do that, keep on doing that until we have a big reserve, guys, because obviously right now, when we reopen the site again, it's not going to look like how it was, where we've got like 1.1 and then 2 months later we've got like 2.2 million or something like that. We're going to be we're starting off from blowing through our reservery and getting hacked more than most systems ever have in their accounts. So the start, guys, I truly believe that it's probably for our marketing end of things, it's probably not the best to show our funds until we're back on top, until we're, at least we have, $500,000 in our reserves again. Okay.
Okay, Drew, one more question. They're asking about the banner credits.
Oh, that was part of the hack where we actually lost all our banner credits, right?
Yeah.
In some people's accounts. Yeah, some accounts though. So for the accounts, sorry guys, for the accounts that got hacked and you guys logged into your account and you're like, oh, I have no banner credits. It actually wasn't that big of an issue. We didn't get too many complaints about it, but this is what we want to do is we want to take an average and give all the members kind of that average into their accounts, because it'd be too hard to figure out who's missing what and stuff, because we actually have no backup from before when we got hacked. They deleted all our backups. What they did was they came in and they tried to mess up the system to the point where we could not open back up again. They deleted many accounts in the system. They put referrals from the .com under their accounts in the system to try and drain the system of funds. Guys, almost 2,000 active referrals. And they took, a lot of funds that would crush most systems. So what we've decided to do, me and Jonathan talked about this, was just take an average and give all the members that amount of credits. But our ad packs do actually give a lot of credits if you look at most of the other systems out there. So it probably should be fine if we just take an average and do that.
Okay, I have a member is asking, where does the extra percentage come from? My answer was from banner ads and outside sources of income. Is that correct?
So I'll talk about this because this is a really commonly asked question. Our site, because our Alexa rank is so good, like guys, think about this. We've been open for 3 months and our site got hacked. Horrible thing. Our site was down for basically a week, and then we opened back up. Day after day had problems with things in the system that had to deal with the hack and stuff. Like a lot of our payment processes weren't working properly, all that stuff. And when we closed the site back down to, redo everything and come up with a new plan, new solution, when we closed the site back down, our Alexa rank was still at 9,000, so this is phenomenal. So why I'm telling you this is because the lower your Alexa rank is, the more people want to advertise on your site. So we can actually charge a lot for login ads, for banner ads, all that kind of stuff. So right now, that's where the majority of where we're getting the extra, 10% when we pay out 110 on a $5 ad pack. There's not too many $75 ad packs in the system. So, this is where we come up with all that is from the advertising on the site. In the Mass Team Builder, I've got affiliate links like laced all through there. So we've made parents like we've made many sales through that, just affiliate sales, guys, and it's about $8,000 a week of this affiliate sales through the Mass Team Builder. Tons of get response sales, just enormous amounts of get response sales, and that's really where it's coming from. Is that right now TL, which is he's here. TL's got his mic turned off and stuff there.
Come on.
He's down. TL, do you want to just turn on your mic and your camera for a second if he's here? Maybe he left for a bit. But anyways, his name's Kumar. He's building us a marketing tool suite that will be done pretty soon. So there, I just want you to say hi so people can see you. There you go. So he's building us, he's one of our admins here at My24. He's building us a marketing tool suite that will create large amounts of funds as an external source of income, guys. It's got a banner creator, a landing page creator, an email autoresponder. Everything's unlimited with it. It's like going to be $18.99 a month, 70% referral commission. It's going to be a super easy sale. And this most likely will launch after the site gets back up and we have results, guys. Honesty here, we don't want to release something to the public until My24 has the results of being positive again, right? If we launch the marketing tools right now, My24 is seen kind of negatively by some people out there. It won't be a good launch for the marketing tools. So we have to get My24. That's the number one thing, get it on track again. Okay, so that's that. I think we're done today's hangout, and we'll see you guys next Sunday. if everyone can just wave bye and no, we're not done.
Christmas.
What?
Christmas is
Christmas is next week. Okay, no. Guys, next Sunday we're taking off because we have Christmas next Sunday. And then we'll be back the following Sunday, right? We'll be back?
New Year's Day. Do you want to be back on New Year's Day?
New Year's Day.
We got 2 weeks.
You know what we'll do?
We can make it Mondays or something.
I think what we'll do is the next hangout we'll do will be the launch, because not the launch, the reopening, because I think that it'll drop in between there, right? So that'll be our next hangout will be the reopening of the website again. Look forward to that. If everyone can say goodbye, we'll
you got to pick the lucky winner. You got to pick the lucky winner.
The site's down. I can't be giving away money if the site's down. Yeah, sorry guys. The site comes back up, we start giving away money again.
$50 for logo contest. That was it, right?
$50 for the logo. Yeah, because we need to get a logo. So that's that. See you guys. Bye bye.